Hey guys, this is not an ordinary video on my channel. I've just come back to this channel, which is actually a discontinued channel, just for your info. I've realized that on my Motherload Unlimited 1 Let's Play, there's been a lot of activity, like, recently. Like, there's this guy saying, oh, if this guy doesn't get on the ball about fixing these links, like, okay, let's start the story. There was this game, it was made, here's the versions here, actually, as you can see. It was made a decade ago. This is a very old game. The best version of this game was pretty much Motherload Unlimited 1 Shaken Snow Globe Edition and Motherload Unlimited 2 Cremortori. I don't even know the name of that guy, but those are the ones. If you're going to play that version, and you're going to play that version. I made this website, and I remember making this banner with fireworks and stuff, and this one too, I just kind of got the graphics out of the game and just arranged them to make a banner and made this website because I wanted to kind of revive this game. I think this was like around 2011 or 2012, yeah, that's when I did it. Okay, so I did this in 2012. I don't even know, using Wix, I don't even know if I can access this website anymore. But I recently got an email, someone was asking me about, you know, everyone wants this game and we can't actually find it and stuff, and, you know, even on the forums, the links are all broken, please update, because Mega Upload was taken down, and yeah, see, everyone's saying it's all broken, I need this game with my nicotine, and all these funny comments. Yes, I'm here to save the day. I actually, you know, after 10 years, I actually have a copy of it on my computer, surprisingly. It is hard to run though, I will admit, this is a very hard game to run. I even said it won't even run anymore and all of that, and this guy saying, hey dude, can you upload it? And someone said, here's a Mega Upload link when I uploaded on that, but Mega Upload went bust, and the guys who ran it went to jail actually. And this person's saying, I contacted a group. Anyway, and they're saying they'll try and revive it for me, or maybe, anyway, let's just move on to the story. I've got it. Okay, I've actually got Motherload Unlimited here. It's in my documents trash folder, because there was a phase in my life, like 10 years ago, or less than that, where every time I put something in a recycle bin, instead of putting it in an actual bin, I would put it in a fake trash can folder. So it was like, I actually saved this game. I seem to have the only copy that exists, so I've uploaded it. If you guys want to try it out, I've put it on SendSpace. The link will be in the description, so you're safe, don't worry. Now, as for what works, so when you actually download it, I uploaded this, the complete package, which wasn't an official thing. I just got all the versions of the game and put them in a complete package, as it was called. This is what you're going to get. Ignore this, ignore this, ignore this, ignore this. Those are just old versions of the same game. This is the version you want to play if you're going to play Motherload Unlimited 1. I don't actually have the original Snow Globe edition, but that was super buggy anyway. The Shaken Snow Globe, made like a week later, was like the proper version of it that actually works. And he even made a like version that enhanced the game, added extra features. It was actually really cool. The Valentine's edition, made a few months later, but it was it was just so buggy. And I don't know if my copy of it was corrupted, but nobody could really properly play that version of the game. This is the version if you're going to download that you're going to play. Although I can't really seem to get this running. I'll kind of show you how this works. So if you open this, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to motherload.html file, but it just, yeah, it doesn't seem to work. I remember kind of getting it to work once. If you, it's very hard, but if you go into Java stuff, you set all this path stuff. I can't remember what I did, and I think I did it in a virtual machine. I got it running somehow, I don't know how, but it doesn't really work anyway. It kind of, if you get out of the base, it kind of freezes, so I don't really think that version of the game is runnable anymore. But what you do want to try out is you want to try out this one, Motherload Unlimited 2. I actually did the Let's Play of Motherload Unlimited 1, but this is actually a version of the game that I think is a lot better. It's the Motherload Unlimited 2. Now, this one wasn't actually run from your browser, you just double click it and it works. I don't know how this works, because I'd been trying this for about 4 years and it only suddenly seems to work since last month, even though this has not worked for 4 years. So even if you had this file, you wouldn't be able to run it. Now, I don't know what it is that made this file suddenly run, but you can run it now. I don't know why. You do need to make sure that you allow Java, because Java is very restricted these days. You can't just open a Java file. I can't remember what I did, this was ages ago, but you have to allow your system to almost whitelist this Java file and turn off all the Java securities, otherwise you cannot run this file. Anyway, you can put in your name here. Let me just show you how this runs a little bit for those who don't know. Read this guide, trust me, this is quite a helpful guide for this game. Most importantly, you'll see this which tells you what everything's worth. So, you know, you can sell coal for $15. If you have it on, this is, I think, if you've got medium settings, if it's easy, everything's worth a bit more. If it's hard, everything is worth a bit less. So you can see, like, lead is $90, but you got to be careful because the RX, or radiation level, is quite high. I think your first, tank only, or your first radiation protection thing only allows you to have up to 20 radiation protection. So if you get 2 leads, that brings you up to 16. But if you get another lead, you'll die because that's too much radiation. I remember I found a bunch of this stuff. Anyway, let me just show you how this game runs, just so you can figure it out. The thing about Motherload Unlimited 2 is, just from what I've tested, you can't turn sound effects on. It is way cooler with sound effects, but you can't have it on. You can have music on though. So yeah, that works, but just for the purpose of this video, I won't have it on. So yeah, just press enter, and here is the famous, I think he actually ripped that straight from the original Motherload game, and then it comes up with your transmissions and stuff, such as welcome to, or should I say be aware of, planet Cremortaria. I could never say the name of this planet, and it's saying, you know, you can dig down and all of that. Here we go, let's dig down. You can see the engine goes to 56. Never press 2 keys at once. Never press left and right and down at the same time, otherwise it causes a spike in your engine, which kind of instantly breaks it. As you can see, I just got 2 leads, and as you can see, radiation is up at 80%, which, you know, is pretty bad. As you dig down, your drill down here, see, radiation's up. You drill every time you kind of drill. You got to press spacebar to drill sideways. I remember that was kind of a bit of an annoyance with the game. If I get that, I will literally die. But there we go. You can dig, and pretty much the deeper you go in this game, the more you will kind of find. But I think if you get, see this depth here, once you get to 1,000, you can't go down any deeper in this game. This game wasn't about digging down, it was actually about digging sideways. It was like the sideways adventure, and it talks about there's an 8-hour day cycle and stuff, and basically the deeper you go, the look at this, someone's like, yeah, awesome, can you please upload the links? So yeah, people are going to be pretty happy when I upload this. I've just been doing a bunch of digging. That was bronze there. And then, you know, once you've done a bit of digging, your cargo will get pretty full. You want to return home. See how the temperature is up? Literally, the longer you stay on the surface, the further the day progresses, the more the temperature goes up. So you want to try and get back to your base before this temperature goes up to 100, right? If you want to sell your cargo, you just press spacebar. Got $915. You can refuel your tank. You can fix the drill, or you can just do update all, which does it all at once. Then if you press enter, you get to this screen. So let's say you wanted a better engine, so, you know, you dig and it doesn't break all of a sudden, you can get that engine, $500, better fuel tank, better cargo bay for more stuff. And as you go down, it gets more expensive, but better, of course. So yeah, this only allows you to have up to 100, you know, Fahrenheit. Hate this Fahrenheit system, but you know, it's USA, that's what they do. $2,000 to improve that. You definitely want to save up for that though, trust me. Better radiation protection, better drill and all that kind of stuff. Let's just say here you wanted to get the better engine, boom. And you can also buy teleporters and other stuff here, which are like single use. Except some of these aren't single use, like natural gas burner. I think that was like there's gas pockets somewhere in the game or something like that. High score list doesn't work. And you know, this used to, up until a month ago, this game used to freeze if you press escape here. Oh, and of course you've got to choose the temperature when you leave. I'm going to choose minus 45 degrees. And there you go. So you can't go, you know, to negative 100 or you'll die. And yeah, then you just kind of dig and you just keep collecting stuff. Now what you want to do in this game though, is you don't want to go down. You want to go this way, and you can kind of see the number that tracks how far this way you're going. You can see I'm at 40 now, and it's saying there are valuable metals the deeper you go, like silver, gold and platinum, yet they're hard to mine due to the hardness of the soil. But if you head east or right, you can find even better, you know, materials, more valuable ones, basically. Oh boy, I remember this game, I loved it, way more than, you know, Motherload Unlimited 1. And it says, you've probably noticed that a jet glider can be bought at the shop, yada yada yada, and it's talking about teleporters and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, you got to try and get as far, and eventually you find like your first base in the game breaks, and you got to try and keep going this way until you find another base and all that stuff. And you'll also notice as you go across more, better and better minerals actually come down. So, you know, I'm already finding bronze at this level, and I may even be finding silver up high at this level too. So there's this point where, you know, you're finding like rubies and stuff right near the surface, but that's if you go, you know, right. So the further you go right, the better kind of materials and stuff like that you'll find. So yeah, I don't know why I'm giving a big tutorial on this game. I'm the only one in the world that actually has access to it right now. Bonus $50 when I got that. So yeah, just keep going down and you will find stuff. There's some silver, as you can see. Anything that's radioactive has a glow around it. I remember this. So lead's glowing, silver glows because it's radio, fuel tank empty, and yes, it is very easy to die in this, and I just died. But that's the thing, you got to try and get as right as possible as you can possibly get. You want to increase your fuel tank, because I just ran out, and all that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, have a bunch of fun. I don't know how this game is working. It might not work in future, and if it doesn't, well, yeah, that's the thing. But remember, do not have sound effects enabled, because as cool as they are, in fact, I'll just show you. The game doesn't run. There you go. It freezes. There's no Motherload Unlimited if you have that going. Anyway, look in the link in the description of this video for a copy of it. Pretty much you'll probably only be able to get Motherload Unlimited 2 running. You will most likely need to download something called the Java SE Runtime Environment, something like that. I can't even remember because I did this ages ago, but I'm pretty sure you need this. You may or may not need it. The game does surprisingly run on Windows 10, but yeah, I don't know how long it'll run for. It's pretty, unlucky. Anyway, if you're kind of mining sideways in the game and you kind of notice you dig down, let's say you're at like 300 feet across and you dig down and you're like, wait a second, why is there like no good minerals here? You were like getting gold like maybe at 200 or something when you were like, that little number at the top that says 200, 300 and all of that. You may have found a bunch of good stuff, but there's also dead zones, so there's periods of time like between 300 and 400. I don't know if it's 300 and 400, but there's periods where you will just find nothing. There's like no good elements. But yeah, that's the goal of it. Try and get as far to the right as possible. And yeah, there you go. Motherload Unlimited 2 at least has been revived again, but I don't know about the original Motherload Unlimited. Motherload Unlimited 1 is where you just kind of dig down. Oh, actually, here you go. Here's some photos that I actually took of this. There's actually a mountain, you see, where, it doesn't say how many feet that was. Was it 150? Well, there's a mountain somewhere, okay? And if you get to this mountain, you've actually got to dig down and watch out for the acid rain and the lightning. It actually, the further you go to the right, the cooler things get. You've actually got to, from memory, dig under this mountain and dig that way. And from memory, under this mountain, there's actually all these cool secret parts. And you actually have to use dynamites to get back up. So if you dig down, you can't actually dig up. And you've got to use like dynamites to blow your way back up once you get to the other side of the mountain. But it's a very long, I think it's like 200 feet across or something, a massive mountain. But yeah, you can actually find, once you've bought all the stuff in the shop, you find all these secret parts for a better ship. And then you actually find even more better parts for an even better ship. And there's lava across there. Yeah, I remember that going, yeah, that's at 529 feet. There's all these lava pools and you've got to not go into them. But I'm pretty sure under these lava pools, if you dig down, you find all these great like rubies and stuff, just from memory, just good stuff. Anyway, have fun playing this game that's like almost a decade old now for Motherload Unlimited 2. The 2009 version of it was originally 2008, but the 2009 version, which I uploaded, is the one that fixed all the bugs of the original Motherload Unlimited 2. And don't forget to read the guide, as well as all those messages that, what is wrong with this website, as well as all the other messages that appear on the screen as well. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Well, no, I won't, because AstralPhaser discontinued. So, I won't see you guys, but just enjoy the game. See ya.